Ursache des Konflikts war schon die von Juliette und ihrer Mutter finden. Aber wahrscheinlich muss ich hier hin.
This quack hasn't got anything more for us to learn right now.
Okay.
Her eyes are glazed over and she's got a vacant, expressionless stare. She seems completely oblivious to her surroundings. If we didn't know she'd been buried alive, I'd say she was just exhibiting the typical symptoms of your average rich person.
Müssen vielleicht mal den Bruder noch fragen. Oder beziehungsweise ihren Sohn. Vielleicht kann mir der Papagei helfen. Wie ist denn schöner Vogel?
Ray's a pretty bird.
Polly, willst du einen Keks?
Probably want a cracker? No, thank you.
Piraten, Dukaten.
Pieces of 8? Hi, matey.
Hihi.
So long, birdie. Bye-bye.
So, wir fragen ihn nochmal.
I have some questions for you. Oh, goody.
Juliette.
What can you tell me about your sister, Juliette?
I'm reminded of a famous quote, Mr. Fordham. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Let us part on good terms and avoid the subject altogether, please.
Thanks for your time.
No, thank you for yours.
Also du möchtest nicht mit mir über deine Sister reden. Wen könnten wir denn da noch fragen jetzt? Also sie redet nicht, er auch nicht. Vielleicht. Kannst du mal was sagen?
Can we talk?
Go on, I'm listening.
Fall nochmal durchgehen.
I wanted to go over the case with you.
Okay, what have you got?
Polizist auf Friedhof.
I seem to have hit a roadblock. There's an officer posted at Dupre's family tomb, and he won't let me in.
Makes sense. Who's the officer?
I've never seen him before. He's young, has a small scar over his left eye, and a distinct Dixie accent.
Ah, yes, that would be Officer Grant. He's only been with the department for about 2 months. I don't know a lot about him, but he's already got the reputation for being the type of policeman who'd go out of his way to help old ladies cross the street. Typical Southern gentleman, it seems. Perhaps you can use that to your advantage?
Aha.
Madame Dupre's son isn't being very helpful.
Is he refusing to talk?
More like incapable. The family doctor has him pretty well drugged to the gills. I need to find some way to perk him up.
Well, you know, we are in a coffee house.
I have a feeling it will take something a touch more powerful than coffee. That's enough about the case for now.
Okay,
That's it, I think.
then you'd better get back to it.
Ich glaube, ich werde jetzt mal versuchen, den lieben Polizisten wegzujagen. Komm, Polizist, hilf einer alten Dame über den Zebrastreifen.
Good day to you, officer.
Afraid I ain't got time for idle chat, sir. Please, move along.
Oh no! Bewohner, Grabmal untersuchen. Ursache des Konflikts, Weg finden, Offizier. Aber.
Nice view of the river from up here. You can hardly even see the cloud of smog over the chum.
Good day to you, officer.
Afraid I ain't got time for idle chat, sir. Please, move along.
Okay, anscheinend kann ich da doch nicht so. Was können wir denn da jetzt machen?
This quack hasn't got anything more for us.
Okay. Ich guck mal, ob ich mit ihr wieder reden kann.
She's busy. That's not the
Nein, natürlich nicht. Gut. Kaffeehaus, Kerker. Hey, Gürkchen. Na,
Nothing
gut.
else to ask him right now. He hasn't got much time left. Best not to waste it.
Oh
He's
je.
watching you like a hawk. Looks liable to toss you in one of his cells if you try any funny business.
Aber, was können wir denn da jetzt? Warte mal.
Hey, Addie. Here
Hallo,
I am.
Püppi.
Hello, Miles. So, what's this big case Upton's got you on? Another missing pet?
If only. A Gascon Grand Dame was attacked and almost interred alive.
You mean Madame Dupree? The one whose obituary was in the paper?
The very same.
Goodness, that does sound serious. Tell me if there's anything I can do to help. I know you haven't been feeling your best lately.
You're always a help to me, Addie. Though I assure you I have this well in hand.
I certainly hope so.
Gar nicht wahr, du kannst mir helfen. Du kannst den Polizisten weglocken, Püppi.
Addie?
Yes, dear?
Polizist ablenken, sag ich doch.
I was wondering if you could do me a favor.
What is it?
There's an officer posted in front of Madame Dupree's family tomb, and I need to get a look inside. Could you use your wiles and charm to distract him?
My wiles and charm,
Well, you are irresistible, darling. I'm sure he wouldn't turn away a lady in need. Say you've gotten lost in the cemetery and ask him to show you the way out.
Should we really be tricking a police officer like that?
There's no harm in it, and I won't be but a moment inside. It's in a good cause.
All right, let's go then.
Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt.
Excuse me, officer. I was wondering if you could help me?
What do you want?
Was willst du?
I seem to have gotten all turned around. Do you have any idea how to get to the front gate?
My suggestion would be to turn around and head back the way you came.
Yes, I've tried that, but I seem to just be going in circles. Perhaps you could point me in the right direction?
Stop right there. That's quite enough.
I beg your pardon?
Don't think I can't tell what your game is. You're trying to lure me away from here and into some alley where your gang of Sambos is gonna rob me blind. Exactly how many of them have you got lying in wait for poor unsuspecting fools you bring them?
Just one.
Ja, genau.
And he doesn't appreciate you talking to his wife that way.
You know, Miles, sometimes I forget how absolutely delightful it is to watch you lose your head.
Miles, was that really necessary?
I'm sorry, Addie. You know how I get with people whose minds are full of that rubbish.
Let's just get him out of sight before this lands both of us in jail. That bush over there should work.
Die ist ja geil. Ja, hast du
I
gesehen?
have to say, I wasn't expecting assaulting a policeman to be on today's activity list.
It'll be fine. When you're on the force as long as I was, you can pretty much get away with murder.
Although I think you may have already used up that privilege.
Well, it's been fun, but I need to take my wiles and charm over to my appointment with Mrs. Lefebvre. I'll see you at home later, dear. Try to stay out of trouble.
Aber wie lange ist der jetzt bewusstlos? Oh Gott. Kannst du dich noch an meinen Vitrinen-Fiasko erinnern? Ich habe gerade noch eine Scherbe gefunden. Beziehungsweise die mein Fuß. Heute ist wieder nicht mein Tag. Oh nein. Gürkchen, was machst du? Und Gürkchen, wir müssen mal weiterspielen, ne? So, jetzt gehen wir mal schnell rein. Wahrscheinlich kommen wir dann raus und dann steht der wieder draußen.
What a dramatic statue. I'm rather surprised no one has defaced it.
Hast du dich arg geschnitten oder geht es?
That nest is full of eggs. But where's the mother bird?
Perhaps she abandoned it.
Always assuming the worst, aren't you, Miles? This must be what was going to be Madame Dupree's final resting place.
I don't see anything inside.
What, were you expecting a note from her attacker?
No, but I was hoping for some kind of clue at the very least. Dale Chesterton, 1795 to 1843. A good man. Rest in peace. Sarah Chesterton, 1784 to 1812. I told you I was sick.
Oh.
Jane Scott Chesterton, 1746 to 1815. Ab Eterno. Desmond Chesterton, 1745 to 1810. Strong in life, stronger in death. Celine, 1823 to 1844. Taken too soon. Rest ye with the angels.
Oh.
John Patrick Chesterton, 1740 to 1825. patriarch, leader, family man. William Arthur Chesterton, 1770 to 1837, gone but never forgotten. Douglas Chesterton, 1791 to 1840, good riddance.
These crypts are reserved for future generations of Chestertons to rot in.
There are only 3 left.
Then let's hope the Chestertons aren't opposed to spending eternity cozied up to one another. These crypts are reserved for future generations of Chestertons to rot in.
There are only 3 left.
Then let's hope the Chestertons aren't opposed to spending eternity cozied up to one another.
Ja, genau. Göksche. Gibt's hier noch irgendwas?
I suppose the whole heaven shining down upon the tomb motif is good for the dead people's self-esteem.
Ich denke eigentlich... Grabmal haben wir doch eigentlich. Oder habe ich jetzt da irgendwas vergessen? Geht ja mal lange vielleicht zu einem 12-Stunden-Stream? Ja, das kann man machen.
That nest is full of eggs. But where's the mother bird?
Perhaps she abandoned it.
Always assuming the worst, aren't you, Miles?
Aber es kann auch dauern.
What a dramatic statue. I'm rather surprised no one has defaced it. What a dramatic statue. I'm rather surprised no one has defaced it.
Unbeschriftete Grabnische. Grabnische öffnen.
This must be what was going to be Madame Dupre's final resting place.
I don't see anything inside.
What? Were you expecting a note from her attacker?
No, but I was hoping for some kind of clue at the very least.
These crypts are reserved for future
There are only 3 left.
Then let's hope the Chestertons aren't opposed to spending eternity cozied up to one another.
Dale Chesterton, 1795 to 1843, a good man. Rest in peace. Sarah Chesterton, 1784. Jane Scott Chesterton, 1746 to 18. Desmond Chesterton, 17.
Schon
Celine.
gelesen, ne?
John Patrick Chesterton, 17. William Arthur Chesterton, 17. Douglas Chesterton, 1791 to 1840. Good riddance.
Okay, aber vielleicht können wir jetzt da mit jemand anders noch reden. Ach, 63 Follower, das geht doch. Es kommt immer drauf an.
Plaque says Harrison. Doesn't look very opulent, so I guess it doesn't belong. This just goes to show you can't take it with you, so you might as well spend it all on a giant tomb. This just goes to show you can't take it with you, so you might as well spend it all on a giant tomb.
Also es ist auf jeden Fall noch frei, Gürkchen. Es ist noch frei, aber das fehlt halt noch was, ne? Was Essentielles. Lieber 63 echte Follower als 100 falsche. Da hast du voll recht. Falsche kommen wir nicht in die Tüte. Da warten wir lieber. Von mir ist noch ein Jahr.
This quack hasn't gotten anything more.
Okay, mal gucken, ob ich mit dem Jungen darüber reden kann.
As amusing as it is to chat with this oddball, I think we've
Ha.
exhausted it.
Okay. Dann nicht. Ach, ist das nicht frei, das Pfirsichrevier? Boah, ja. Boah, ich sag dir, da betrinke ich mich, wenn es soweit ist.